How about you, Metal? I think I'll stay for a bit. Oh. Okay. Then I'll see you around. Bye, Miss Aqua. Safe trip home. You alright? Yeah. I just got so frustrated when she kept asking me hypothetical questions. Hypothetical questions? Such as... I can look around. Whoa! She asked if I'd still be willing to help, should she accept something like this in the future. What kind of question even is that? It's as if she doesn't trust me. Hey Mangler. How's it going? Or anything I say for that matter. I don't think it's because she doesn't trust you or your expertise. From her perspective, everything feels like a potential chance. So to be faced with a questionable contract like that, from her favourite publisher no less, she may very well be just feeling a little shaken up. That's a good point. But I'm with her, right? She has nothing to worry about. Even so, she may still worry. If she's that worried, why don't you just say something like, "Of course I'll help, but only if the terms aren't so crappy." That should do it, right? Unless you did and she's not convinced, then I don't know. I thought, if I tell her that, and she decides to go ahead with it anyway, I know for a fact I won't be able to refuse her at that point. Oh, I see. Besides, we already agreed from the start to only work on the game when we have the time, so basically you're not sure if you want to commit. What are you talking about? Of course it's not that. Things change when you start involving money. In anything. True. Well, can't really argue with that. I know how some of these companies work. They're looking for ideas from the small guys, and find a way to pluck things they want from the project and trash the rest. No respect for the effort whatsoever. That publisher may be one of her favourites, but that doesn't mean they're a good company. Especially with the garbage contract. Really shows what they truly are. Right. I really like working with her on the game. I honestly do. I love hearing what she wants to tell me, what she wants to tell with her game. We're also not bound by some brand company rules or anything, so brainstorming ways to incorporate our ideas into the game is interesting and more enjoyable. A good change from what I do during the day as a game designer. Right. I just want her to understand that I'm just worried about her. All valid reasons. Yeah, Rita's right. Though I wonder, did you say any of that to your pal at all? What? Why would I do that? Why would you not do that? Not to be creepy or anything, but when I overheard you guys, it's creepy. Right, sorry. So me being creepy aside, obviously you thought a lot about this, but like, if all you talked about was how dumb the contract was, and not any of what you just said, phew. If I were in her position, I'd feel pretty bummed too. Because I'd be wondering if my partner still had my back, you know? Like, if they even care at all. Because sounds like the project is her baby. Just like you said, work and relationships don't mix well. So it wouldn't be too far out if she worries about all the same stuff you do. Right? Now, having said that, I feel even more like an ass about what happened yesterday. Hindsight is really 20/20, huh? I guess it can come off that way. I just thought it would be a given she'd understand where I'm coming from. But maybe I'm taking things for granted. It's me who didn't trust her, and I just didn't want things to change. Embarrassing. Some friend I am, huh? I'm leaving. Alright. I hope everything will turn out well. We'll see. Have a safe journey home. Yep. Goodbye. Oh, bye. Oof, what a night. And I didn't get anything done at all. That's too bad. Was that like a regular occurrence here or something? Not them specifically, just like, in general. Well, you seem used to this. So the answer is definitely yes, right? Not all the time, but often enough. Cool. Cool, cool. So that's the real reason why this place is called Coffee Talk, huh? You make people talk. I do? Well, it feels like this whole place does. Heck, even I talk about myself a lot more than usual. Which is kind of weird. But also weirdly cathartic. I'll take that as a compliment, I think. You should. It's a feature. I reckon there's more benefit from talking things out without having to get smashed first. More embarrassing to remember, sure. But great for self-reflection. Good point. Anyhow, before I forget, could you hold on to something for me? Huh? A fidget spinner with a social media handle is printed on its back. A fidget spinner? My old business card. If the lady from yesterday comes again, could you give that to her? You mean Miss Rihanna? Yes, Rihanna. I mean, I owe her an apology, you know? And I couldn't find her online with just her first name, if that's even her real name. I thought maybe you could pass that along with my info to her, so she can DM me. Also, in this form, it's less likely to get thrown out, right? Right? It really depends on the person. Personal contact info influences okay. Different. Do you think she'll throw it away? Honestly? I can't really say. Ah, now you're making me nervous. You give it back? I might need it right now. Sure. No, it's fine, keep it. I need to keep my resolve. How about writing down your email instead? It'll feel a bit more personal that way. You think so? I thought she'd be more comfortable about contacting me if it's less personal. That's why I figure her DMing me would be better. But then again... Nah, you're right, a direct line would be better here. But what if she throws it away? At least you'll have sincerely tried. True that. Alright. I'll trust your judgment. There we go. Lucas's Tomodachi username and phone number written on it. For a certain someone. In that case, could you please give it to her when the time seems right? If she even comes back, that is. I'll see what I can do. Alright, sweet, thanks. You're the best. Oh man. I better go before the rain gets worse. See you around. Don't work too hard, okay? Thanks. Safe trip. Take care. Phew. What a day. Well, that was the end of day 2. Nice. Shin Gemaicha, a variation of Japanese brew, mixing the brown rice with ginger. Okay. September 21st. Oh, okay. So what is this? UFO spotted by Space National Guard fighters this morning. Always change your OTPs. Government's advice on preventing data leaks baffles everyone. Gobbly Labs to fight invasive lionfish by releasing killer algae. Whoa! There's an eerie atmosphere out there tonight. Feels like a night of old friendships and new acquaintances. Lua makes an appearance. I think. Hell yeah! I get the feeling everybody's in this. So just finished today's dance practice, I'm all sweated out. But my coach said that I've really improved lately. Party drinks restocking new schedule due to new regulations. Cut off order time. Delivery from Bellevue. Always change your one-time password baffles everyone. Yeah. Whoa, what is this? By the way, does your phone battery suck? I've been using this power bank the last month. Oh, it's an ad. Course. Bailey? Oh, he showed... Oh no, I thought he was under friends. Quality work comes with a price. You can't ask for $1,000 quality and ask to pay $150. Respect the people who you've decided to work with. God, this is just too real. Just stop these young fellas for drunk driving. So that's a lesson for y'all to keep your spirits in control. Just found out coffee... that was yesterday. Just found out coffee, honey and milk drink is not a meal replacement. It's nice when things are communicated properly. Listening is an art I often take for granted. Ah, they're all like reflecting. It's nice. Alright. Is anyone there? That's not what I was expecting. Hello. You gave me a start. You're a Nekomimi, right? You're going to transform any second now? No, I think this is just a cat. Oh, maybe not. Oh, it's adorable. Hey, it's Lua! And, hey, new customer. I like how her phone has horns. Hi, Miss Lua. I don't think this is the coffee drinking sort of cat. No, it would appear not. Do you have a new pet cat then? I'm not quite sure. This is my first time seeing this little one. Oh, it moved. Are you sniffing me, kitty? You want cuddles? Oh, God. Alright. No cuddles. It moved away! Cats. Indeed. Wonder if it's lost. It doesn't have a collar, so it might be a stray. It's cute, though. Would make a nice mascot. I would think that's up to it, not up to us. Cats. Right, it's gone to sleep. What the hell? Anyhow, it's been a little while. It has. Last time we saw you was... well, over a week ago, wasn't it? What have you been up to? It was a week ago? God damn, the game well... I can't actually remember the time period Coffee Talk 1 took place in. I thought it was a lot longer, like a year or two. Not just because that's how long the game was in development for. Honestly, mostly work, as usual. I won't lie, I'm pretty beat. Did you just leave the office? Yes. But in my defense, I spent the last hour looking at wedding dresses on Tomodachi. Well, that sounds like fun, doesn't it? It's not unfun. That's a moderately enthusiastic response. How are the wedding preparations going? They're going. I might need a drink before I answer that. You certainly look like you could use something warm. Something warm and cozy. Yes. Milky and soothing, with just a bit of warm spice. I'm gonna hit my pillow soon, so something that will help me sleep. And I can see you have snazzy new ingredients. We have blue pea and hibiscus now, indeed. Sounds interesting. I'd like to try hibiscus then, with milk and warm spice, please. Okay, so hibiscus, milk and cinnamon. And cinnamon. Kaboom! Ah, pink spice. Beautiful. Of course the cat's back. Oh, poor kitty. Did the machine wake you up? Yes. Oh, did it? I'm assuming that made us friends. Yeah, nice. Oh. I can't read that. There goes the mascot. Maybe it'll come back later. I bet it will. Cats always have reasons for their actions. Even if they're often rather mysterious ones. That's true. Anyhow, here's your drink, Miss Lua. Ooh, this smells lovely. It also has a lovely colour. And it tastes lovely. I knew I could count on you. You're always a sight for... sore taste buds, or something. I'm glad you like it. I love it. Yeah, I know it was French. I just don't know how to I don't speak French. Right, so the wedding preparations. You and Mr. Bailey's are still getting married, of course. Oh yes, absolutely. After everything we've been through. I'm not about to back down now. Bailey's is still very much my person. With the long ears and all. So none of those pesky cold feet. That sounds like good news. No cold feet and no cold anything. In fact, my stress is running so high, I feel like I have steam coming out of my horns. That doesn't sound like good news. Yeah. It's just such a big thing, you know? I feel like that's all we talk about. But we're not making much progress. We're not further along than we were weeks ago. Do you have different expectations of the day? I don't know. Your soul is a chosen landscape. I'm not sure I even know what my expectations are anymore. I look at all these weddings on Tomodachi, and they all do this special over-the-top stuff. I don't have any original ideas like that. What about Mr. Bailey's? He enjoys creative endeavours, doesn't he? He does, but that's another issue. My parents are willing to pay for part of the wedding, and I earn a good living so I can cover most of it. Bai wants to contribute his share, but he can't really afford it. And as you know, his parents aren't in the picture anymore. Do you still feel guilty about that? No, I don't think so. If I've learned anything, it's that you need to let the people you love make their own choices. But I am concerned. Both about Bai dropping all his savings on this stuff, and about him trying to guess what I want, rather than expressing his own wishes. Sounds like you're putting a lot of pressure on yourself. Trying to make sure everyone's happy. Maybe. But I guess that's unavoidable, right? Whoa! Hey, it's you again! Oh, hello. Neil? Yeah. Is this the space person you told me about weeks ago? The one who used to come to the cafe? I thought it might be them, but I'm not sure now. They didn't seem to react to my greeting. Besides, last time we saw Neil, he had changed his name to Silver, and he looked rather more human. He's doing the... I see. This is all very mysterious. Also, did you hear them come in? I didn't, but then I rarely do. They're stealthy. Whoa. Bartender, what does a girl have to do to get a drink around here? Call me a stiff one. Beg your pardon? This isn't quite that kind of place. Isn't it? Our research indicates that this is the way one should order a drink. In a place of public consumption. It sounds like your research was based on orc westerns. Is there anything wrong with orc westerns? We rather enjoyed them. No, I guess not. They're just very different from reality. In what ways? That, It'll take a very long time to answer that. I guess the better question is, how are they similar? How are they similar? You did say it was the better question. That's fair enough. I suppose the honest answer is... the way people feel emotions is similar. How they're ambitious and have dreams. How they want things and sometimes get jealous of others. But also how they help each other out. And how they fall in love. It sounds like Earthlings have very busy feelings. I guess we do. Are your people very different in that respect? We are. Although we want things too. But it appears that Earthlings have at least 94.328% more emotions than we do. How do you distinguish between them all? To be honest, sometimes we don't. Reading others isn't easy, nor is understanding ourselves for that matter. That adds some spice to life, I guess. It sounds to us like it would be helpful to have those emotions displayed, especially in movies. Perhaps you could write them at the top of the screen. Cinema from the 1920s would certainly agree with you. But, pardon me, You're not Neil, are you? Or Silver? Indeed, we are not. Our name is Amanda. So there are several of you here on Earth. There are a great many of us everywhere. Our average density is 3,450.45 per galaxy. But this is not the topic of our present conversation. No. You wanted a drink, didn't you? We do wish to absorb some liquid matter, yes. Similarly to what the Purple Earthling has been doing. The Purple Earthling? Is certainly a description. Is it wrong? Would it be more accurate to describe you as the four-appendaged Earthling? You mean my horns and my ears? Miss Amanda, we usually avoid addressing customers by the number of their appendages. Oh, we apologise, but we cannot address the customer by name as we do not know it. Oh, I haven't introduced myself. That's my bad. I'm Lua. 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 Yes. It's has a very pleasant sound. Oh. Well, thank you. Wish to absorb some liquid matter, as Lua has been doing. Of course. And do you have an idea as to what kind of liquid matter that might be? Something bright-coloured and memorable. We want our first drink on Earth to be an experience we shall never forget. No pressure. It's quite alright. We were born to rise to this kind of challenge. That's the spirit. Any other ideas, Miss Amanda? We want the taste to be very spicy. We know that some places serve weak drinks to bipeds with female denominations. Our research has determined that behaviour to be undesirable in 99.9999% of occurrences. Fortunately, this isn't that kind of place either. Indeed, so you'd like something vivid and spicy. What if it was, let's say, blue and gingery? We do not know what gingery means, but blue and gingery sounds good to us. Oh my god. Barely 90 minutes into the game and it's already just making me remember how good the game was. It's just more of the same. And the original Coffee Talk, or the first Coffee Talk, was great. Ah, it was pink spice. A smooth but spicy draught, warm and refreshing at the same time. Nice. So what do you want? Blue and gingery. Oh, so blue pea and ginger. And more ginger. Hell yeah. Ooh, blue lightning. Nice. Proper cut up the ginger. A blue lightning, coming right up. This is vivid indeed. Now let's try it. Hey, I forgot they drink with their finger. This is interesting. We heard that we might struggle to experience taste, but we can certainly feel the kick of this. Your reputation was well deserved. And what kind of reputation is that? Sounds like word is getting around. Soon this place will become a hipster den. I should probably start looking for an alternative haunt. I hope not. I'd miss you a lot, Miss Lua. Besides, isn't that what a hipster does? Go to places only before they become cool? Touché. I guess you'll be stuck with me a while longer. I wouldn't have it any other way. Now, Miss Amanda, what was that about my reputation? We heard about you from our sibling formerly known as Neil. I see. Sibling, huh? This isn't a future hipster den, this is an alien den. You should consider rebranding as Cafe Close Encounters. That makes it sound like a... it does. Rather different type of place. So, what brings you here, Amanda? Please define your question. Do you mean here on this planet? That too, but also here, in this cafe. We were on this planet on a research and rescue mission. Is that like a search and rescue? Perhaps it is a mission to gather numbers for research, as well as to rescue our siblings. We are in this cafe to wait for them. We made an appointment, as is the custom here. They should arrive in 2 minutes and 3 seconds. and 12 milliseconds. Please pardon the roughness of our estimate. That's more than good enough. You are very kind. Reese has mentioned your sibling a few times, I think. Silver, right? Indeed, we are a part of the same hive mind. A hive mind? That sounds pretty amazing. But doesn't that make appointments less useful? That would have been true some time ago, but Neil, now known as Silver, is becoming more human by the day. Their connection to the hive mind grows tenuous. Oh. That must feel a little lonely, to lose your connection to your family when you've been so close. Perhaps. What does it mean to be lonely? It's, when you think about other people and they're not here, and that makes you sad. It makes you feel like you have a weight on your chest. Like things that usually feel good to you lose a lot of their appeal. Thank you for your explanation. We think we see. We do not know. Perhaps it is a little lonely. We cannot answer this with more than a 61% certainty. Whoa! Is this a new character? I like how their description is just dash. Hi everyone. Hi Amanda. Speaking of the space person, here comes my former regular. I apologise. I haven't been coming by often enough lately. Hi, I'm Lua. Nice to meet you, Lua. I'm Silver. Huh? I don't remember him looking like this. He was in a spacesuit. Oh damn. Okay. I've heard a lot about you. Have you? You probably pictured me in a bigger suit. I guess so, yes. A bit like your sibling here. I understand, but I've been undergoing many changes lately. I let go of the suit. This form makes me feel truer to who I am now. I also changed my name for the same reason. Have you been waiting long, Amanda? Not unduly. This is a bit awkward. Just a bit. Amanda. Yes? You should know that I have been missing you a lot. What is miss? Is it like being lonely? Yes, it is. When did you learn what lonely is? We have been told that is the name of the feeling we have when we think about you. That's... I just... Bring it in. Bring what? Oh. That is one long hug. So cute. I can hear you, you know. Right. As we were saying, we appreciate your being only 3 milliseconds late. Good to see you haven't changed. You have. And yet, you haven't. Now that you are close, you feel part of the hive again. And your presence is similar to what it always was. Makes me really happy to hear that. You should order a drink, as is customary. Then we can proceed with our discussion of the mission. The mission? Oh, didn't Reese tell you about that? Not really. Well, the reason I came here in the first place was to find love. You mean to reproduce with the local species? That's another way to put it. I think I remember you putting it in those terms yourself, Silver. I did, yes, but that was a long time ago. I'm going to tell you everything. But first, Amanda is right. I'd like to order a drink. I can taste them properly now, so I enjoy them a lot more. Happy to hear that. What would you like? I'd like something new and unique. I want to explore all these new sensations, but nothing too strong, please. I don't have the same tolerance as before. Also, I'm in the mood for something a bit sweet and floral. Maybe with a bit of freshness to it? Something new, but not too strong. A bit sweet, floral, and refreshing. Maybe blue? Oh, I do love blue. Something sweet, floral, refreshing, and blue then, please. Alright. Something sweet and floral. Refreshing and blue. Well, that's sweet. And it'd be refreshing with mint. Oh, it's floral because it's blue pea. Sweet. Flower bed. Oh, look at the little bee. One bright flower bed for the silver person. This definitely looks unique. I can't wait to try it. Oh yum, it's delicious. Drinking through my mouth makes such a difference. To be honest, I never expected to like it this much. But now I can never get enough of it. Drinking through the glove does look uncomfortable. It's a very different experience. Not entirely unpleasant. No, it's also nice in its own way. But it doesn't convey taste in the way the mouth does. It's much more about the sensation, which definitely makes it intense. But I'm happy I get to drink Reese's Creations the way they were intended. As for the mission... Yes, the mission. It has run into some difficulties. Difficulties of what nature? Well, the truth is, I still have some trouble finding myself a date. What is a date?